everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. We want to do an intermediate level, or veteran level mission, I should say. We got two choices. We got a medium, Hellion only. We haven't used Hafu on a mission in a while. Seems fitting. She could fight for her own trinket. Or we can go to the Cove. We've been to the Cove fairly recently. I mean, we've been to the Weald more than like anywhere else, or equal with the ruins at least. You know, I think we should go to the Weald. It has the best trinket available, I think. Let's think about a squad. Think about your dad. What's your dad like, etc., etc. We have, oh, we got options, don't we? Because we have a level 4 Vestal, and we also have a level 4 Occultist. I think we should take our level 4 Occultist to try to get them to the A squad, and leave the Vestal for intermediate or veteran level bosses. We already have one Vestal at maximum level, or, you know, in this advanced category at least, so we'll send Fox Mulder on the mission. I don't want to send Dan, obviously, but Nick is a genuine fit because he marks, and he does more damage against marked units. And then, usually, you would think maybe a Ruka, for example, would be a positive unit to take, because they also mark and do more damage against marked units. And the number 2 position is ideal there. And then you could send Hafu, unique quirks. 1 hero per roster, can have them at a time. Twilight Dreamer. Ignores stealth, 1 hero per roster. Dude, sounds good to me. It's been forever since we've taken her on a mission then. 3. And she's at level 3. 3. Level 2s. Okay, so Ruka needs a level up. Fox Mulder needs a level up. Let's go back to town here briefly. On Guild. Yes, Ruka. Now I know we said we would never take Ruka without Tomo. This is just a unique opportunity, okay? We don't really like this Hands from the Abyss. Prefer the vulnerability. Well, let me think. You could use a sacrificial stab from the 3rd slot. Can Nick run from the 4th slot? Absolutely. We'd lose the pull probably. I'm willing to give it a try, just for some extra damage potential. So here's the thing: Fox Mulder and Nick change positions. You'll lose the pull. You'll grab sacrificial stab instead, just for extra damage. And we'll roll a Hafu's up here at the front. Okay, she's a natural, which means she doesn't have to take trinkets to be useful. But if we can make it work, we'll probably consider it. So first off, healer gets, do we really want to give them less damage? I think it's probably fine. We don't need to, though, is the thing. Let's just think for a second, because we definitely want Bounty Hunter to wear this. Extra damage melee skills. And a Sun Ring. You're nocturnal. So you actually hate, well, you dislike. Oh, dude, this is perfect. First off, Sniper's Ring. I actually like the idea of rolling that. And I don't have to give you anything because you're a natural. It's 20% healing received. Basically plus 3 speed, plus 20% HP. I can live with that. Like, that's pretty solid to me. I think I'm going to consider this acceptable for now. I'm just going to put one more thing on our Bounty Hunter here. Maybe plus 4 dodge. It's relatively minor, but... what about plus 1 speed, plus 4 dodge? That's even better. And we'll go on provisions for our medium Weald level mission. So I already know you want me to have 3 to 4 shovels. This is like the most common mission we've done since getting the cheat sheet. Usually you want 12 torches. We take 18 food. Bandages and anti-venom usually come recommended. I'm looking. 4 to 5 shovels. Okay, I'll tell you what. 3 to 4 anti-venom. 3 to 4 bandages. I'm going to hit you with the 1 and the 3. 2 to 3 skeleton keys. 1 holy water. I'm not going to take the holy water. I'm gonna take the holy water. Okay, let's embark. It's just like I'm very wary about over-preparing. Because we're resting, I just can't bring myself to take laudanum, you know? It feels like it's not the money, it's the inventory space. Taking laudanum doesn't cost you 100. It costs you $11.75.
I knew all these powers
all right.
once.
Hoffus, I'm leaving you in charge of my cat's life. Normally he's got his brother looking out for him. Please don't let me down. Well, that's one way to clear inventory space.
If only treasure
all right,
could
your
staunch the
journal
flow
page. You're living on the edge here,
worldly
okay?
corruption.
Just want to make sure I did give you the right skills, right? You got the right skills. Yeah, I love this. The Arnold, or not Arnold, Arthur meme. You wouldn't understand. It's an internet thing. Okay, so we do have Sun Ring. Try to keep that torch relatively up there. Good dodge, good dodge. This is a medicinal herb situation. I very rarely take medicinal herbs. I prefer to just pack my food before we leave. It's not for everybody, but, you know, I'm a man of preparation. Ounce of preparation is worth a pound of cure. Usually it feels better when you don't stutter when you say it, but that's life. Okay, we got units that would like to be bled. You are Eldritch. Let me just take a look at something. 3 to 5 with a 21% chance to crit. I'm going to mark, help our Arbalist and Bounty Hunter do more damage, but I respect that we have other damage options. I'm going to hit you with the if it bleeds. Your bleed resist is low. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. He boomed me. Plus 90% damage against marked. Let's go. Sniper shot can't hit you. Good to know. I mean, in that case, like, I'd rather at least buff myself. That's pretty stupid of me. 4 damage, no big deal. Blight for 6, could be worse. That one hurts a little bit more. Alright, so this time, good heal, no bleed. Someone's got to wipe you. We're splitting our damage too much, but it's hard. Like, we don't have many other options, you know? Good stuff. Ruka doing the damage, showing Hafu how it's done. Honestly, I mean, you can snipe this unit, but it's so weak. I think you might rather just compensate for a little blight.
The blood quickens.
Absolutely fine. We got Tempo again. Tempo Numanen, my favorite NHL player. No barbaric, yup, necessary right now. Good bleed, and you know what they say, if it bleeds, we can kill it. You're not far enough down on HP that I'm concerned. I'm going to vulnerability hex you, make sure you're an easy kill in the future. Stun chance is pretty high. I'm going to try to get a little stall going. Resisted the stun, fair enough. Definitely probably should have just gone for the kill. Hey, we got a dodge anyway. Sometimes, you know, the big guy up there is looking up for you. 2 damage 1 round, 2 damage 1 round. Still going to go for it. Just because we got this guy right where we want him. Still got him right where we want him. He has 3 bleed. We need to do 5 damage. There you go. Ask and ye shall receive. Honestly, finish this fight looking pretty good. Maybe 2 HP down total.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
No complaints. Few complaints. Few complaints. Gotta focus. You probably are better off marking the second unit instead of the first unit. We're lucky we didn't make our life too difficult by getting that wrong. So we marked the second unit. Very lucky we're encountering 2 enemies at a time. We marked the second unit. 8 to 16? You gotta try, right? Fair enough. I honestly... Yeah, my god, 42 damage. I'm sad that I almost didn't go for it. That would have been very disappointing. What I was thinking, though, is you can go for a stun and then leave the other unit for the Arbalist. But if we don't have to, then even better, right? No disease, please. No disease. 1 damage. That's comical. Alright, well, you know, the thing is, these enemies, they're very limber. Don't worry, Nick's got it. He just fires into the ether, he picks up a kill. That is how we do it. That is how he do it. Well, we got a lot of backtracking to do to explore 90% of rooms, but that's okay. Hey, a little bit of real combat. We get surprised despite our light. That's pretty terrible. We're not in an absolutely awful spot. Let me think. Protection 50, protection 25. The dot, relatively useful if we can get it off. Now you can't collect bounty. You're probably gonna move or stun. Probably move, honestly. Can you sniper shot from there? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna mark the unit that is most likely to die. Beauty. That's pretty lucky. I mean, we could go for a stun and move, but I'd rather just be in a more functional position. I don't like the occultist at the front necessarily, but I'm glad we gave him the melee attack, so he at least has, like, something he can do. We were very lucky in that one. Dodge is 27, so we're not that lucky, but luckier than I thought we'd be. Next step, pretty much repeat the same thing. Bleed him a little bit. Bleed a little bit of your love to me. See the man with the... We're gonna go for a stun on one of these guys. It's a bit of a low percentage play, but saves us some damage there. I'd love to see that. Honestly, we're pretty much repeating what we just did. Let Nick finish the job on this guy. Perfect. That's a low roll, but precisely what we needed. 2 enemies left. Wow, that's pretty bad. Alright, so hopefully our occultist goes before the fungal grabber. If he can heal himself, it probably doesn't even need to be a crit heal to be relatively well off. Start applying the DOT down the line. Upstream. Healing for 10 is pretty strong here. The thing is, like, I honestly think it's worth trying the stun. It worked. It didn't shuffle, which is actually great. Although I would have loved to... maybe we should have applied a mark for our occultist, but... Or a mark for our... from our occultist. For our arbalist is what I mean to say. What am I talking about? Anyway, it's okay damage. No buff, but... Alright. So, our occultist is pretty much just gonna be doing what they've already been doing, healing themselves, keeping their head in the game. Because life is pain right now. Resist on if it bleeds is devastating. 6 damage, but you got 3, right? Yeah, so you're dead. Okay, high roll. 23 is a very, very high roll. You're pretty much back in the saddle here. I mean, what would you do, right? We're blind firing to buff ourselves. This guy's gonna die to bleed anyway, so. My lord, please, the stress. Alright, this guy is gonna be very hard for our, very hard for our arbalist to hit intentionally, but I do feel like you gotta keep healing yourself just in case you get critted down to oblivion. So, I mean, you pretty much gotta just keep doing the blind fire for now.
And improvement.
Gonna mark him for our purposes next turn. Groping swipe. Beauty. His protection went down as a result, too. Alright, he's dead. Any buffs you could do, toss him out, but that works for me. Went fine, except the stress on Fox Mulder is getting real high right now. But we have camping ability.
Confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Abilities, I suppose. Little combat? Quite a lot of combat, actually. We'll do it all, though, while we're here. Then we'll probably camp once we make it all the way back. So our stress dealer is the big problem right now. If we mark him, we can collect bounty. Mark her, I guess, we can collect bounty. Just running the numbers. It's very easy to kill the stress dealer. So I actually think, like, letting Hafez go a little wild there might be our better option. It relies on you getting the kill, which you did, and I appreciate that a great deal, Nicholas. Your ranged damage dealing potential is on full display. Great work. And we even dodged the attack at the front. That's awesome. Look at that. You were like, the Hellion sucks, dude. She's only doing if it bleeds. Nah. When the opportunity knocks, look at that. By the way, let's not even point out the fact I didn't even put my squad back in the proper order.
Victory,
Get out of here.
but a victory nonetheless.
There we go. Pardon me. It was not me, it was my food. It just popped up to say hello, and now it's gone back down below.
Waiting to be spent.
Alright, so it's our last combat on the southern portion of the map here. Oh, you gotta love surprised enemies. It's better if we can kill the towering ectoplasm quickly, because then it can't summon more units. It's a little dicey, but I'm gonna give it a try. We probably need 2 crits and also a good attack from Hafez, but let's see. That's not really a good attack. Even that is not good enough. And you can't even target the right unit, so... I mean, that's entirely my bad. We clearly should have focused the cannon fodder at the back. You live, you learn. My methodology was not unsound, but it was incorrect. 5 damage. No stun? Ah, it's only Slime Smack that stuns us. This one I actually kind of like an Abyssal Artillery. 2 kills. That is outrageously lucky. Oh, we're getting there. Please, Arbalist. No! Oh, let's go. Didn't create a new unit either. We need something that can hit the unit up front. Preferably dealing extra damage against marked targets. That's our dream for this squad. That was a really good fight. Mostly because we got great rolls on dodges, but... So I'm gonna go all the way over here. Yes. Just to because you have to explore 90% of rooms. If there's no risk to going to a room, we're absolutely gonna go there. Deeds are pretty high value, dude. Please forgive me. Why, Lisa? Why? Alright, I don't really want to camp here. I would much rather... I mean, I know we're not getting anything of value out of this curio. I would much rather walk all the way back and then camp. Just so we know what we're dealing with, you know? But so far, this mission's gone pretty well. The squad works fine. It's not ideal. To be honest, I would rather have the leper. No offense, Hafu, but because you're getting a trinket, that's why I didn't want to camp, because I was for sure going to eat 8 for stress relief for Fox Mulder, but... Now, I could choose to eat 8 for stress relief, but I might eat 4 just to make sure we can weather another starvation event if possible, or if necessary. Yeah, but I took a Hafu on the mission because, I mean, first off, it's been forever. We're starting to intermingle the parties a little bit more as we get a lot of units leveled up. But then beyond all this, it's her, she's playing for her trinket as well, so. Now, ironically, I guess we probably would never want to equip her with a trinket anyway because she's a natural, but you get the idea. So it turns out we probably should have taken, I don't know, our inventory's so full. I was going to say we should have taken medicinal herbs, but should we have? Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay. I'm very glad we didn't camp, because we might be on starvation rations right now. We know that our next room has no combat, so we're going to walk over to that one. And then we're going to rest. Thought maybe we'd get food, which would be advantageous for us right now. Alright. So far, I'm feeling really good. Much more confident than usual about the state of our performance here so far.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won. The battle may yet be won.
100%. We want stress relief, so that's the easy one. Fortunately, nobody else can stress relief you. We can give you less stress, but not stress relief. I really like the idea of you lower speed, but better damage, accuracy, and crit. I love the idea of you having 25% extra damage, and kind of like the idea of surprising enemies. 10 stress, 2 stress, 5 stress. Raise your own stress. You're in that awkward area. We don't really want to give you like stress relief right now. Well, okay. Yeah, less stress for the next 4 battles. Rest and please God, no terrible visions. Ah, beautiful. I think I might be stupid. I think it might only be the shield bearer that gives you those terrible visions, and it might be guaranteed. It's holy water, right? Shallow grave, a grave, dug in haste. You know what? Curios. Curios. Couldn't come home if I wanted to. Shallow grave. Shovel equals gems plus heirlooms. Really? Seems scary. Well, gems and heirlooms. Trinkets and bottles. I am not a cook. We have no anti-venom. And thus no interest in that. Now, we don't have a lot of rooms left to go. You know, 90% means we probably stop here. Maybe here, but probably here. Well, this is always... Worst case scenario, you get nada.
Loot are often low on supplies.
We're so over-prepared, like, every time. We don't need the gold, though, so don't sweat it. Mummified remains. We'll see if you got anything good. We're probably not going to use these bandages. There, okay, sure. Threw a bandage away. No big deal.
Must be carried home.
Can I invest in a bigger backpack, please? I'd like to buy a bigger backpack. This seems like we got almost guaranteed combat coming our way. Nah. It's bandages, I know, but... Well, I guess we'll check at least. Can't take any of it. 250. Okay, well... Okay, we're gonna, I don't know, maybe stop using this stuff? Oh, we ignore stealth. Dude, we ignore stealth. Okay, so, as much as I hate this guy, Hafus ignores stealth. But she can only hit the units at the front anyway. What do you think? You gotta try, right? They're still gonna get a turn or two out. Well, actually, on the second turn, they'll be killed, so I still think it's worth it. Yo, it's pretty good damage. You know, you think? I thought maybe we could hit the stealth unit with blind fire. She's gonna get to do 1 attack. That's no big deal. 0 and a debuff. And a mark, of course. Skull toss, yeah, it's gonna move us. Maybe stun us.
Such a terrible assault.
No stun,
cannot
please.
be left unanswered.
Ah, that's so bad. Because now we can't heal with that unit either. Mind you,
This is how a life is.
in all likelihood, the bounty hunter will get the kill anyway. I'd much rather they get the stun. Come on. Is your speed 6? I'm willing to give it a try. I want to stall. I regret everything. We were going to take him to stress relief after he got hit once, regardless. So I don't feel this is too bad. Good roll, good roll. Okay, we're back, boys. His stress is obviously ridiculous, but...
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Made some regrettable decisions, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yeah, whatever. Stop talking about triumphant pride and start teaching me how to make a larger friggin' backpack, dude. So I'm assuming we only have to do 1, maybe 2 more rooms at most as combat. As fine. We're gonna pop a torch. We're gonna get ready to pop our second torch as well, in all likelihood. No, I will never, well, I will at some point do that, but I'm not gonna do it right now.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
What are you talking about?
Malformed with misintent.
We're just talking metaphors and friggin' riddles. Okay, here we go. Stealth unit, no surprises. Ooh, that could be bad. Good, good, good. Good move, resist. Please stop attacking my fox molder. He's very ill. You're being highly rude. I mean, straight up.
Destroy.
Hard to argue with that. I'd love to attack the stealth unit because of our perk, but taking out a stress unit even better. Don't do it. Reconsider. Read some literature on the subject. It's like a 1/5 of his health, roughly. I just wanted to see what would happen. Does Bolas do more damage against marked? It doesn't. You just it's got higher crit chance. Lucky us. I mean, even that was pretty good damage. In all honesty. This guy's getting torn up. Shown up. Look at that. Embrace the dark. I'm sorry. Only our pre-stressed unit. Dude, I'm lucky I gave him negative stress. We dodged the shuffle as well. That's incredible. Alright. Honestly, I don't know. Do you try to crit him? It friggin' worked. What the heck? Alright. I mean, we might as well make sure you're done. Even though I'd like to kill this unit before she goes again. She doesn't look that fast. Oh, never mind. Ah, well, 10 stress. No big deal. I gotta consider this mission highly successful right now. This party, it gets the job done. Nothing wrong with it. No complaints. Give me a quick torch snuff, please. Thank you. We don't care about medicinal herbs, but we would like to keep some gems. I know, I know. Things were kinda cool, so we kicked it inside the traveler's tent. I don't know, we might be able to take these with us, but I'd rather have the heirlooms. Gold, you know, we got gold already. Dude, good mission. I'm feeling strong.
Paths and roads bring soldiers and supplies. Let them arrive unharried.
Oh, Opposite level 5. Lethargic. Ew. Creeping cough. Minus 20% damage. Both of those basically have to be treated, I think. The speed is not that bad necessarily, but the... Ooh, we got some bounty hunters here already. I don't know if we care. Now that I think about it. They're not like... Are they special bounty hunters? I don't know. New quirk witness will not take part in prayer activity. Alright. Well, 4,400. 1 second here. While we're here, I think 894 to kill Creeping Cough. 1,100 to kill Lethargic. Fox Molder, you sacrificed a great deal on that mission. I'd like to make sure you get to 100%. Now, next mission, we're going to be going out trying to kill the Inchoate Flesh. Whew. But that trinket is not great for our playstyle, but still. Or the Brigand 8-pounder. We already have one of those, though. So you'd probably rather knock out the Inchoate Flesh. So what our squad will be, not Bear Taffy, no offense. You'll get there eventually. 100%. Squad will be Austin, number 2 position. Corey, can you occupy the... Oh, you can occupy the number 1 position. No problem. Yeah. Our newfound medic, who needs a name, admittedly. And then... you could roll... if you want, you could roll with your, Abomination. You could roll with a Grave Robber, both of which we don't really have a squad, you know, taking advantage of those. So I kind of like this. Shadow Fade sends you back 2, Lunge sends you forward 1. I like it, actually, because you swap positions, it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, okay. So all these units need to be leveled up at the guild. You're good. Well, I don't know if we need necessarily every skill, but what are we using right now? Hound's Rush. This is a marked target, I understand. Guard Ally, provide dodge. We are using that. We're using this. We're using this. Core Visor. I don't really like this loadout. We're going to go with a Judgment instead. And then Corey. Corey's already been leveled. Then we're going to go to the Guild. No, sorry. We've just been to the Guild. We're going to go to the Blacksmith. Make sure you're fully kitted. It's a little expensive. This is the perk of being, you know, on the D squad. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. That was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.